Today is December 15th. It's around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm showing you the before pictures of what the garden looks like. And we're going to have a pretty good sized storm coming. It's going to go all the way up to, I guess, New York. And can't really do a whole lot. I've been kind of busy. I hadn't been around here to do much. So either we're going to get lucky with the way the buildings are sitting and the way the wind comes in and everything will be fine, or it's going to have to hill up. We'll pick it up off the ground and see what happens. I picked most of the tomatoes I could get a hold of. Carrots should be fine. All the ground stuff should be fine. If we got to start over with the beans, that'll be fine, you know. But my lettuce, it's just now starting to come up. I got like 2,000 plants in here, so I covered that. That's going to protect it from the hard winds. Maybe we can get some lettuce at least. It'd make it worth it, you know. But they said that's what this winter would be like, so we're going to go with it. And I know I'll be able to get some tomato branches off of these. Something still be good after the storm. The okra quit producing because we ran out of sunlight, plus all the clouds and everything. The blooms that we had, I don't even think they're gonna do anything because we're down to less than an hour of light right now, true sunlight. So it's liable to be all tore up, but that's fine. We'll catch back up in 30 days, no biggie. We'll do a follow-up. It's going to be Sunday afternoon when the storm's over with. So we'll let you see what it looks like then. So today is December 17th. It is 9:30 in the morning. The day after the storm. Showing you we didn't get any damage. Everything's fine. I had unplugged the hoses down here to where the system could just drain the rainwater out. I just turned everything back on, waiting for it to start filling. But everything's nice. Even the lettuce, we didn't get the 5 inches of rain they were forecasting. We might have got 1.5 inches. I don't know really yet. But the buildings did protect the majority of the plants. There's hardly any broken branches, if any. All the tomatoes are still where we had them the day before. We got more ripe. The sun is supposed to come out this afternoon, for which we have not seen the sunshine in this yard for over a week. Things are still growing. Everything's looking good. It's about time to start planting new tomato plants in my book. Get them up to where we can transplant them. They'll be real big in a month if we start them in some hydroponic systems inside. The beans are growing. The ones I left and just cut, they are producing. Quite surprising, but you cut them back, therefore you're only getting 6 beans on a plant, so that wasn't worth the time. Doing the new plants, they're already getting ready to start budding up. So they'll be producing in about 2 more weeks. These tomatoes, it is very prolific. These are the Sun Gold. It's a F1. I can cut a branch off of this and start new plants with it and still have the same plant, you know. I put this thing up around the lettuce because I got so many lettuce plants in here. The idea was to plant one plant or one seed 1/4 inch apart, where, you know, you would have them, but you can't. I tried doing it down here. I planted the plants. I had them started, and you could only get them a 1/2 inch apart if you were lucky. Actually, these are almost 1 inch apart, trying to plant them real close. So this is what you got to do. Sprinkle the seeds in. Try to just get them 1/4 inch apart. And you go 4 inches in rows, and they'll self-weed themselves out. There's still a lot of them coming up. I'll have over 2,000 plants in this little system. And actually, I probably put 6,000 seeds in here. You know, I'll be a little bit more careful next time. But this tarp worked pretty good. It kept everything from getting blown out and washed down. So you got one row here, and then 4 inches, there's another one coming up, and then another 4 inches, there's another one coming up. And as long as they all grow the same rate, this should work pretty good. I don't know what's this gonna do. I'll have at least 2 rows of this, and I might lose this row, being the ones on the left are already up. You know, they might take the sunshine away, but we'll see. And these tomatoes are ripening. Yeah, like I said, we didn't even get busted branches. The branches that were hanging down, they just bent over, you know, just nice and light. The rain wasn't hard enough to beat anything down in here. Probably could have left the lettuce without covering it. Would have been fine. But I didn't want to mess up on that. We need some good lettuce growing. All this went to seed. So I'm just going to let the seed get bigger. Then I'll have me some good Chinese mustard seed. You know. Getting ready to trim back a bunch. We're going to do some greens. This tomato plant, it's just got tomatoes everywhere. Good thing they turn red so you can see them. And we'll have a little bit of okra to pick. We're waiting on these peppers to turn red. Let's see, one should be red and one should be yellow. Orange. That one there should turn yellow or orange, and those should be red. Everything worked okay. The potatoes are still dying, you know. It's got a long way to go to fill up. Take about an hour, hour and a half, but it's so wet there won't be any harm. But like I say, everything just fine. Lost some leaves on this, but I had to tie it down. I thought I was going to lose the whole frame. It got so windy. It worked out good.